Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I want to speak directly to the chosen ones. Those who have been on a journey, tested and refined, patiently enduring the challenges that Allah set before them. The process is over. The waiting, the trials, the nights of struggle and prayer. All of it has reached its completion. Now, the power within you is activated, ready to transform your life in ways you might not have imagined. Think of it like this. Imagine you've been trying to connect to the strongest Wi-Fi signal, but you kept getting weak or no connection. Maybe you tried rebooting your device, moving closer, or even resetting everything. Then suddenly, boom, you're connected. Full bars, no buffering, no interruptions. That's exactly what's happening spiritually. The spiritual Wi-Fi inside you has finally found full strength. Your heart is fully connected to the divine source of power. This moment is not just another phase, it's a game changer. The patience you've practiced wasn't wasted. The dua you whispered in the silence of your room wasn't lost. Every tear, every sigh, every act of worship has been preparing you for this very instant. You might be wondering, how do I know the process is truly over? How do I recognize this power? The signs are subtle yet undeniable. It's like when your phone switches from low battery mode to full charge. You just feel the difference. There's a new confidence in your heart, a calm that doesn't come from circumstances but from faith. You start to see doors open that were once firmly shut. Your prayers feel answered in ways you never expected. Now, I won't pretend this is magic or instant gratification. The process was tough because it needed to shape you into the strong, faithful person Allah wants you to be. Like a blacksmith who uses fire to forge a sword, your hardships have made you resilient and sharp. The power you now have is the result of that forging, pure, strong, and unstoppable. You may have felt like giving up along the way, like the road would never end. But here you are, at the finish line of the process, and at the starting point of a new, powerful chapter. This is your spiritual launchpad. The countdown is over, and you are ready for takeoff. So, to the chosen ones watching this now, celebrate this moment. Embrace the power Allah has placed within you. Prepare to witness how it will change your life, your mindset, and your connection with the divine. Stay close, because in the next parts, we will explore exactly what this process meant, how this power is activated, and what signs to watch for as you enter this new phase. We'll also talk about how to harness and maintain this power so it doesn't fade away. Get ready. Your breakthrough has come. And trust me, the best is yet to come. When we say the process is over, we are talking about a journey unlike any other. A spiritual process that Allah puts His chosen servants through to purify, strengthen, and prepare them. This process is not random. It's a divine curriculum designed to build character, faith, and resilience. It's the refining fire that transforms raw potential into power. Think about how gold is purified. It isn't just taken out of the earth and immediately used. It goes through intense heat, removing impurities until it shines bright and pure. Similarly, the trials and tests you faced were part of that purification, clearing away what was unnecessary or harmful so the true you could emerge stronger and closer to Allah. The Quran and the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, provide many examples of this process. The Prophet himself faced immense hardships, opposition, and personal loss before his mission blossomed and the Ummah grew strong. Allah's tests were shaping him, preparing him for the immense responsibility and power he was about to receive. This process can take many forms: hardship, loss, delayed answers to prayers, inner struggles with faith, or even moments of doubt. All these are tools in Allah's hands to sculpt the believer. And though difficult, this process is a mercy, a sign that you are being prepared for something great, a witty way to see it. Imagine a blacksmith forging a sword. The metal must endure intense heat and hammering, sometimes being bent and reshaped. It's a painful process, but the result is a blade that is strong, sharp, and ready for battle. Your trials are your forging fire. You might have asked yourself, why me? Why do I have to go through this? It's a valid question, but remember, only the chosen are tested in this way because they are destined for power and responsibility. The process wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Now that the process is over, it means you have passed through the fire and come out refined. Your character is stronger, your faith is deeper, your soul is more resilient. This completion is a huge milestone, a spiritual graduation, if you will. This is the moment where the hardship ends, but the real work begins. The power Allah has placed inside you is now ready to be activated. The foundation has been laid. The walls have been built. It's time to move in and take possession of the blessings prepared for you. Remember, the process wasn't easy, and it wasn't supposed to be. But every challenge, every moment of patience, every prayer was a stepping stone leading to this moment. This is your spiritual breakthrough. The moment when what was once dormant awakens with strength and clarity. So take pride in how far you've come. Celebrate the endurance and faith you've shown. Because the process being over means you are no longer a beginner in this journey. You are now among those who have been shaped by divine wisdom and are ready to receive the power Allah is activating within you. In the next step, we will dive into how exactly this power is activated, what it feels like, and how Allah's mercy flows through you at this new stage. Stay focused. This is your time. Now that the process is over and you stand on the threshold of a new spiritual reality, it's time to understand how Allah activates the power within you. This activation is not visible to the naked eye, nor is it an instant change like flipping a switch. Rather, it is a divine transformation, a subtle but powerful awakening of your heart, mind, and soul. Blessings begin to flow more easily. Doors that were once shut start to open. Relationships may improve, opportunities may present themselves unexpectedly, and solutions to long-standing problems begin to surface. It's as if the universe itself is aligning in your favor. But we know it's Allah's mercy at work. Here's a little witty thought. Think of your heart like a smartphone that just got upgraded to premium. No more annoying ads, no more buffering, just smooth, uninterrupted connection to the source of all power. This spiritual upgrade allows you to access blessings and guidance with clarity and speed. However, this activation doesn't mean you're invincible or that challenges will disappear overnight. It means you are now equipped with spiritual tools and strength to face whatever comes with grace and patience. You're no longer the same person who began this journey. You've been transformed. This power also comes with responsibility. Allah grants strength to those He trusts to use it wisely, to continue growing, to help others, and to remain humble. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer." Muslim. Strength here is not just physical but spiritual, rooted in faith and character. So recognize this activation for what it is, a divine gift, a new level of spiritual empowerment that opens the way for miracles, growth, and mercy. Be grateful, be vigilant, and be ready to walk forward with confidence and humility. In the next step, we will explore how to recognize the signs that you are in this activated phase, and how to affirm that this powerful transformation is truly unfolding in your life. Stay attentive. Your spiritual upgrade is underway. Entering a new spiritual phase, especially one where the power within you has been activated, is an experience filled with subtle yet profound changes. The question often arises, how do I know if I'm truly in this new phase? How can I recognize the signs that the process is complete and that I am walking in this divine empowerment? You may also experience a greater sense of gratitude. Even small blessings no longer go unnoticed. Your heart recognizes and appreciates the goodness in your life, fueling even more positivity and faith. Gratitude is like spiritual fuel that keeps your momentum going. Sometimes, you might feel a subtle but consistent nudge to help others, to give charity, or to share your story of endurance and faith. This is a sign that Allah is not only empowering you, but is preparing you to be a source of light and strength for those around you. However, be mindful that this phase is not about arrogance or complacency. True empowerment comes with humility. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned against pride, reminding us that every blessing is a test and a trust. So while you celebrate your progress, stay humble and continue seeking Allah's guidance. If you recognize these signs in your life, rejoice quietly but firmly. You are on the right path. Your breakthrough is not just a moment but a movement, a spiritual elevation that will continue to grow. In the next step, we will explore how to harness and maintain this activated power so that it becomes a lasting force in your life, not just a fleeting moment. Stay alert. The journey is unfolding beautifully. Now that you've recognized the signs of your spiritual activation, the next crucial step is learning how to harness and maintain this power. Think of it like receiving a brand new high-performance engine. Without proper care and control, even the best engine can run out of fuel or break down. The same applies to the power Allah has activated within you. First, consistency in worship is essential. This doesn't mean rushing through prayers or doing them mechanically, but being fully present and sincere. Prayer is your direct connection to Allah, the source of all power. Regular, heartfelt worship fuels your spiritual strength and keeps your connection strong. Without this connection, even the greatest power can become unstable. Second, gratitude is your spiritual fuel. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "He who does not thank people does not thank Allah." Gratitude keeps your heart humble and your blessings multiplying. When you thank Allah for what you have, even during hardship, you invite more mercy and increase your spiritual power. Third, avoid pitfalls like pride and arrogance. Spiritual power can sometimes make a person feel invincible, but remember, true strength lies in humility. The Prophet warned that pride can close the doors of mercy faster than any sin. Be cautious and remind yourself often that all power comes from Allah alone. Fourth, surround yourself with positive influences. Friends, mentors, and a supportive community who encourage your faith and growth are invaluable. Negative company can drain your spiritual energy and create doubts. Seek those who inspire you to be better and hold you accountable. Fifth, continue seeking knowledge and self-improvement. Spiritual power is not a finish line but a lifelong journey. Learning more about Islam, reflecting on the Quran, and applying its teachings keeps your faith vibrant. Remember, knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It won't take you far. Sixth, practice patience and trust in Allah's plan. Challenges may still come, but your newly activated power equips you to handle them with grace. Instead of losing hope or becoming anxious, lean on your faith, knowing that every test is an opportunity to grow stronger. Here's a little witty reminder. Power without control is like a car without brakes. Fun until it's not. Use your spiritual power wisely and always seek Allah's guidance in every decision. Finally, make dua often. Speak to Allah about your fears, hopes, and gratitude. Dua is not just asking, it's building a personal relationship with your Creator. This relationship is the foundation that will sustain your activated power through every season of life. By practicing these habits, you keep your spiritual power alive and thriving. Remember, Allah's mercy is abundant, but your readiness to maintain that connection determines how fully you receive it. In the next step, we will explore the impact this activated power will have on your life, spiritually, emotionally, and practically. Stay grounded. Your journey is just beginning. When Allah activates the power within you, the effects ripple far beyond just feeling stronger or more confident. This divine empowerment transforms every aspect of your life, your heart, your relationships, your mindset, and even your daily circumstances. Spiritually, you'll notice a deeper connection with Allah. Prayer becomes a refuge, a source of renewal rather than a routine. You'll feel more drawn to the Quran and dhikr, finding peace in moments that used to feel empty or rushed. This closeness strengthens your faith, making it resilient against life's storms. Emotionally, the activated power brings a new level of patience and contentment. Hardships don't disappear, but your response to them changes. You're able to face difficulties with calmness, knowing that each challenge is a step closer to your ultimate mercy and reward. This resilience is a sign that Allah's light is shining through your heart. In your relationships, this spiritual power fosters kindness, forgiveness, and understanding. When your soul is at peace, your interactions become softer, more compassionate. You may find conflicts resolving more quickly and bonds growing stronger. The mercy you receive naturally overflows onto those around you. Practically, doors begin to open that once seemed closed. Opportunities for work, education, or personal growth may come unexpectedly. Solutions to long-standing problems start to appear. It's as if Allah's mercy is clearing your path, aligning circumstances to support your success. Think of your life like a garden. When Allah activates this power, it's as if the sun starts shining brighter. The rains come at the right time, and the soil becomes fertile. Your garden begins to bloom, and the fruits of your patience and faith become visible. Of course, this transformation isn't instantaneous or without effort. It requires ongoing faith, gratitude, and reliance on Allah. But the change is real and lasting, a sign of the mercy Allah bestows on those He loves. And here's a light note for you. Your life is now like a rocket ready to launch. Fasten your seatbelt, because the ascent will be thrilling and filled with divine grace. In the next and final step, we will conclude with a powerful call to action and a heartfelt prayer to seal this message. Stay hopeful. Your breakthrough is unfolding beautifully. Now that the process is over, and you stand on the threshold of a new spiritual reality, it's time to understand how Allah activates the power within you. This activation is not visible to the naked eye, nor is it an instant change like flipping a switch. Rather, it is a divine transformation, a subtle but powerful awakening of your heart, mind, and soul. Allah's activation of this power is rooted in His mercy and wisdom. It happens when He sees that you are ready, when your patience, faith, and trust have reached a level that can carry this new strength without breaking. Just like a gardener waits for the right season to harvest, Allah's timing is perfect, and His mercy is abundant. So what does this activation look like? You may start to feel an overwhelming sense of peace in your heart. Not because your problems have vanished, but because you have been granted the ability to face them with new strength. This is not the peace that the world gives. It is the peace that comes from knowing Allah is in control and that He will never abandon His chosen. Another sign is an increase in spiritual clarity. You may find yourself drawn more deeply to prayer, to reading the Quran, or to making dua. Your worship feels more alive and meaningful. It's as if your soul is suddenly tuned into a higher frequency, able to receive guidance and inspiration that was previously blocked or faint. Blessings begin to flow more easily. Doors that were once shut start to open. Relationships may improve. Opportunities may present themselves unexpectedly, and solutions to long-standing problems begin to surface. It's as if the universe itself is aligning in your favor. But we know it's Allah's mercy at work. Here's a little witty thought. Think of your heart like a smartphone that just got upgraded to premium. No more annoying ads, no more buffering, just smooth, uninterrupted connection to the source of all power. This spiritual upgrade allows you to access blessings and guidance with clarity and speed. However, this activation doesn't mean you're invincible or that challenges will disappear overnight. It means you are now equipped with spiritual tools and strength to face whatever comes with grace and patience. You're no longer the same person who began this journey. You've been transformed. This power also comes with the responsibility. Allah grants strength to those He trusts to use it wisely, to continue growing, to help others, and to remain humble. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, Muslim." Strength here is not just physical, but spiritual, rooted in faith and character. So, recognize this activation for what it is. A divine gift, a new level of spiritual empowerment that opened the way for miracles, growth, and mercy. Be grateful, be vigilant, and be ready to walk forward with confidence and humility. In the next step, we will explore how to recognize the signs that you are in this activated phase, and how to affirm that this powerful transformation is truly unfolding in your life. Stay attentive. Your spiritual upgrade is underway.